So hello Leo and welcome back to the channel. Today we are sitting down and doing your year of 2024 general tarot reading. So I've got a little bit of a headache, or I had a bit of a headache, and I put tiger's balm on my head and it really did work wonders. So I'm feeling a bit kind of floaty, but I also feel really called to do your message. I've been thinking about it all day. So we're sitting down. I'm actually filming this on Christmas Day, so it's got that special vibration of happiness and joy and light that is also infusing into your reading. It's also around winter solstice, and that return of the light, that sun energy, is very much yours, Leo, as a fire sign, right? In some ways, I think you guys are the quintessential fire sign of the zodiac, right? Even though I'm a Sagittarius and I'm also a fire sign. Well, let's see what 2024 has in store for you, Leo. Let's see what 2024 has in store for you. How fascinating. Okay. 3 cards, Leo. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. So funnily enough, we were talking about the sun, the return of the sun, and all of that kind of illumination and joy and fun that the sun or summer brings. But for you this month, it feels as though we're in a little bit of a winter phase of your life. Okay? Now, I don't know what's been happening for you around this time, you know, the end of 2023 going into 2024. But I feel as though things have been a little bit difficult. Things have been very difficult on a global scale, and they've been very difficult on a collective, individual scale for most of us. And I feel like that energy hasn't escaped you, Leo. I feel as though there is something in your life that's really uncertain at this time, and that going into next year, you're going to be working with that uncertainty. You're going to be working with that knowledge that you don't know where things are going. So whether this be in your relationship, whether this be in a living situation, whatever facet of your life this is in, there is a real deep, dark, unknown quality as to how your life is going to look in a year's time, right? Now that unknown can be really exciting, but most of the time it's challenging. Most of the time that unknown is something that is the hardest thing to go through, unknowingness, uncertainty. I get the feeling that you're feeling very vulnerable as this year begins, Leo. As 2024 begins, you'll be feeling very vulnerable. I feel as though you're not going to really be feeling your usual happy-go-lucky self. You're not going to be very outward, Leo. You're going to be keeping yourself to yourself. I mean, we're in a Mercury retrograde as I film this, and we'll be coming out of it at the beginning of the year. So that may be part of it, that inwardness, that reflection. But whatever you've been really reflecting on these last few weeks, in 2024, you're going to be hit with the reality of needing to do something, change something, move forward somehow, but not being sure how to do it. Oh, that's really tricky energy for you, Leo, because it almost has this limbo kind of energy of what do I do? How do I go? How do I move forward? Just because so much is unknown at this time. I'm going to pull you another card because what these cards are telling me is that you need to lean into that uncertainty, but I know how hard that is. So we have the Nine of Swords here. You know, no matter how many cards I pull, there's no getting away from the fact that this is going to be a bit of a difficult year for you. It's one of those years I'm feeling that is a transition year for you. So it's a year where things are going to change so that in 2025 your life is going to look a little bit different. It is going to cause you a lot of anxiety. Most of the anxiety is going to be around you not quite knowing what's next. So, you know, as things start to emerge over the course of this year, as your path starts to become clearer, things will become easier. But my piece of advice for you is to lean into that uncertainty, which is a year that wants you to discover itself. This is a year that wants you to find out parts of yourself that have been hidden. Hidden wants, hidden needs, hidden dreams, hidden ambitions. This is a time to lean into those things because this year is calling you to embrace them, even if it leaves you feeling vulnerable and scared. So we're going to pull a Work Your Light card by Rebecca Campbell just to pull this all together. Again, Work Your Light. I've been using these cards a lot because it's, we're welcoming back the sun, we're welcoming back the light, we're welcoming the new year, and there is hope here despite all of this uncertainty. And your card is falling on the floor. I've got it here. Fascinating. Don't dim to fit in. See, very much about light again, Leo. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Whatever has been out of alignment in your life, Leo, this year is asking you, forcing you in many ways to come out of the shadows with it and to start living in more true alignment. So of course this is going to challenge you. It's going to cause you to step into the unknown. It might cause you to leave things behind. But this is a year to really get back in touch with yourself, Leo, who you are and what you want. And even if it's challenging, I promise that the rewards will be great at the end of it, right? In the years to come. So a bit of a heavy reading, probably the heaviest reading of the ones I've done so far. But that just means that this year is going to be pivotal for you. That in some ways this year is the first year of the rest of your life. And so you've got to trust in that unknown, you've got to trust in that darkness that you may not be used to as a Leo. But you've got to trust in that, lean into it, and allow yourself to emerge. It's that whole butterfly cocoon scenario, right? You're going to have to go into the darkness in order to grow, Leo. But when you emerge, you will be that beautiful butterfly. Okay? So good luck. Keep coming back for more readings throughout the year and we'll see how this pans out for you. Take care. Bye.